news station. This is Today in Florida.
A live look at Biscayne Bay outside the Channel 7 studios, where it's looking like it's going to be a great day out there. Good morning, Southwest Florida. I'm David Bowden. All those stories in just a moment, but a quick check on our weekend forecast. 7's Vivian Gonzalez is here with the details. Vivian? A runaway wreck claiming lives in Honduras. Fog and rain-soaked runways, leading to a terrifying crash. That plane's final destination, Miami International Airport. 7's Nicole Ensalada was at MIA, where some of those passengers were slated to arrive.
You can hear the panic and the desperation of passengers trying to escape.
It was like something out of a movie. I couldn't believe the crane had fell, and I also seen the guy that was operating the crane go down with it.
What has happened is unacceptable and intolerable.
And a Big Apple emergency, a crane crashing through a Manhattan building and claiming lives. It's the second crash of its kind in New York in a matter of months. 7's Robin Simmons has the story on what is fast becoming a problem in a city filled with skyscrapers.
I heard the crane snap like a toothpick, and it started to float away from the building, fell back, it hit the penthouse, bounced, hit it again, and then this came straight down into the street.
It sounded like the earth falling down.
9 people have died in crane accidents so far this year, including 2 construction workers killed here in Miami in March. And new into the Plex this morning, fire rips through a trailer in Miami. Firefighters arriving at the scene near Northwest 36th Street and 30th Avenue. Neighbors calling fire rescue as the flames grow in size, threatening overhead power lines.
I saw the house on fire, so then we came out and I woke up my mom. Mom, look, the trailer's getting on fire. So she goes, we're gonna call it rescue, and they came.
Fire crews containing the flames before reaching other units. No one was at home at the time. Investigators now trying to determine a cause. And a store stuck up caught on camera in Hialeah. 2 armed thugs seen robbing the Decca jewelry store. They tossed the bag to the clerk, demanding her to fill it with jewelry. A customer startled the thieves and they fled from the scene, but they weren't the smartest bunch. Cops caught them hours later at a hotel just across the street, wearing the same clothes that they wore during the robbery.
This is an assault. I stopped and looked at them and I thought they were playing, but then he said this is an assault, and then the shorter man showed me his gun.
The 2 men later appeared in court, one receiving no bond. The second will be back before a judge this morning. And 2 South Florida officers released from jail accused of betraying the badge. Federal investigators say they have video evidence proving officers Jorge Hernandez and Giovanni Nunez were involved in extortion and narcotics rackets. The 13-year veterans were arrested by FBI agents after allegedly making nearly $40,000 for providing protection for a man they thought was involved in shipping cocaine and stolen goods.
2 officers here went about as bad as you can go as far as not only violating the law.
Both men plan to fight the charges, which could carry potential life sentences. Wicked weather continuing to hammer the Northwest, the latest round striking Kansas and Nebraska. In Kansas, authorities asking residents in the town of Jewel to boil their water after a tornado destroyed the town's water tower. In Nebraska, a cleanup begins after severe storms also spawned tornadoes. The National Weather Service issuing flood warnings for parts of the state, which it expects to see as much as 4 inches of rain. And Voice Your Choice 08, some choice words for someone close to Barack Obama. Another clergyman causing jaws to drop across the country, and this time it's all about Hillary Clinton. 7's Charles Bly has the story.
I'm white. I'm entitled. There's a black man stealing my show.
It's the video that's come down.
Montana and South Dakota vote Tuesday. They are the last 2 states to vote. The Democratic leaders have called for superdelegates to make their choice quickly after that to determine the winner. Obama and presumptive GOP nominee John McCain also exchanged blows in a Friday preview of what appears to be the general election matchup. Campaigning in Milwaukee, McCain criticizing Obama's judgment about how effective the troop surge has been in Iraq. But McCain is taking heat for saying troop levels have drawn down to pre-surge levels when they have not. Obama saying anybody running for commander-in-chief should know better. And hitting fast forward with a look at stories making news this weekend. Mother Nature ready to get into the game for hurricane season 08. Discovery's crew taking command and toying around with an afternoon liftoff. But first, more from Voice Your Choice 08. The Democrats are playing politics ahead of a primary in Puerto Rico.
The Democratic National Committee's Rules and Bylaws Committee scheduled to meet in Washington, D.C. this morning. On the agenda, possible solutions to handling Florida and Michigan delegates.
You can also get valuable information to help prepare for a hurricane season on our special Surviving a Storm that starts this evening at 8 o'clock right here on Channel 7. And it was a BUSY busy week for a group of students in our nation's capital.
RNANT.
The 83rd National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. had its moments of anguish and triumph. Of 288 students, Samir Mirsha took the championship by spelling a word which ironically means something that someone earns or gains.
Gurdon. G-U-E-R-D-O-N.
That's it. We have a champion.
Mirsha is a second-generation contestant who, after 4 years of trying, can proudly say he is a National Spelling Bee champ. Today in Florida is just getting started this Saturday morning. Coming up, it's Grandma to the rescue after fierce flames ravage a home in Oregon. And fists flying at a schoolhouse in Georgia, the student-teacher meeting caught on camera. Police are searching for suspects after a woman is allegedly beaten and sexually assaulted. It's a story you'll see on Just One Station. Coming up next.